In our paper second, section C, now we come to the topic theme writing. First of all, we will see what is a theme. We can define a theme. A theme in writing is the underlying idea behind an article or story that unifies its words into a coherent whole. The theme has been called the muscle or the vehicle of a story. A theme can be stated in one of two ways. It can be made explicitly, usually in business correspondence, technical writing, and editorials. It can also be made implicitly, usually in short stories, novels, editorials, and movie scripts. In this case, the theme often emerges as the moral of the story. A strong, well defined theme enables the reader to see the deeper meaning in your story and the intention behind your own motivation for writing it. While the structure and purpose of writing fiction and non fiction differ, there are techniques common to both forms of writing we can describe. Theme is defined as a main idea or underlying meaning of a literary work, which may be stated directly or indirectly. Theme in a story is its underlying message or a big idea. In other words, what critical belief about life is the author trying to convey in the writing of a novel, play, short story, or poem? It is what the story means. Often, a piece of writing will have more than one theme. Examples: some common themes in literature are love, war, revenge, betrayal, patriotism, grace, isolation, motherhood, forgiveness, wartime loss, trickery, rich versus poor. The main idea is what something is mostly about. Main ideas are typically found in a literary passage. Central ideas are found in an informational text. The theme is the lesson or message that the writer wants to get across in his or her story. Theme is a general principle. Message is a specific example of that theme in action. Message, on the other hand, is found in the specific story situations that illustrate the thematic principles. Your message is your story's theme in action. The theme writing includes two types of narration: writing the theme, that is subject matter or central idea of a story, essay or poem. Writing the theme means expansion of a theme or a subject or an idea. And now we will discuss expansion of a theme, how one can expand a theme. Expansion of a theme is a literary composition of moderate length, usually in prose on any subject. It is like a short lyric poem and does not aim to exhaust the subject. Its charm lies in the manner of saying a thing of common knowledge and experience as if it were something new. It provides light reading. It is written at ease and can be read at ease. It is like an animated conversation and has no place for show of learning, excessive seriousness, or technical detail. It should give pleasure and lay us under a spell with its first word, and we should only be refreshed with its last word. A theme writer is concerned with the pageant of life as it weaves itself with the motive tapestry of scenes and figures rather than with aims and purposes of life. He gives us his own impression of things based on observation and personal point of view. Expansion of a theme presents arguments, expositions, descriptions, and narratives. It has a single central idea which gives it a unity. Major parts in a theme are paragraphs. These paragraphs should be closely related with each other and provide a logical coherence to the whole theme. So, we have discussed this thing under the title paragraph and essay writing in our previous video. The material in a theme should be arranged so as to secure appropriate emphasis. The emphasis may be developed by proportion, by repetition, and by placement. Besides these, Besides these, the whole theme should give an idea of originality and must be written in good style. Then we face some problems in the expansion of a theme. The first problem in writing a theme is determining what you are going to say. If you don't have a clear idea of the subject, you will face problems in organization and expression. So, first of all, you must have a firm grasp on the contents. The primary source of material for writing is your personal experience, which is based on your listening, observing, reading, asking questions, or discussing problems. This material should be organized in an appropriate form before you begin to write. You may raise a number of questions on the idea or concept you are writing about. What is the idea or concept? To what kind of situation does it apply? Where does it not apply? Who thought of it? Did it ever cause or solve any social or political problems or conflicts? To these questions, you can add three more general ones. What major idea should I express about this topic? Is there any other information that has not been given even when all the questions have been answered? With what may this topic be concerned? Now try to get the relevant information in the light of these questions. When you feel that you have gathered enough material to write with, start writing without waiting for the perfect expression. This you can do later when revising the first draft. The first draft is thinking with the pen and helps to dry ideas out of your mind. On a second reading of the draft, you can discard less important ideas and insert any new information that you might have got in the meantime. Now, keeping the topic in mind, arrange this material under three heads: introduction, body, and conclusion. The introduction says what you are going to say, the body says it, and the conclusion says what you have said. The introduction comprises a statement of the topic, a statement of the central idea, and indication of the importance of the topic and